All right. So I've been missing a couple of days, and I'll be so transparent and honest with you. So I started my fast again on Sunday. Really was supposed to start on Monday, but felt compelled to start it on Sunday. That didn't happen. It started off like that, but it didn't happen. Um, don't know why. I can't even tell you why. Was I hungry a little bit? Yeah, but not to the point where I felt like I just needed to whatever. So I gave in. Um, the then I started Monday. Did good Monday. Then here came Tuesday, and cause my son even fixed some food Monday night, and I was like, nope, not doing it. So Tuesday night, I fasted all day Tuesday and stuff. So you can feel your body going through the process because I'm using the bathroom more and stuff like that. You have less gas, just things like that. Um, and then you can feel the weight loss. You can feel it's more squishy. So didn't eat Monday night, but then here come Tuesday. Tuesday, I'm sitting in the chair and I'm like, I want blah blah blah, and I gave into whatever that was. I want to say it was Doritos. And I ate some of the Doritos. I was like, pass me that bag, and Jay's like, pass you the bag. Like, yeah, give it here. I was like, you know what? And I'm just gonna eat some. My son made me like a burrito from the food from the night before. Um, he took it all that and put it in, in a burrito for me. So it had rice, chicken, and then vegetables, squash, uh, cauliflower, broccoli, carrots, stuff like that, and grilled chicken. And then he made his own like little special sauce. So it almost tasted like Applebee's. What that is that they make. It almost like an egg roll, but it's the Southwest roll from Applebee's. That's what it almost tastes like. He just didn't have the corn or grilled corn in it. So that happened. So the next day I get up, I'm like, I'm on it Wednesday, I'm on it. Got up early, did my herbs and my minerals, did my juice, my water ready, did some work because I had cakes to do and stuff like that. And got at the computer last night so I could start doing some stuff for because I'm gonna be out for the first weekend week. Well, I'll be available the first weekend in October, but I'm out for the second weekend in October. So getting some stuff together for that. Sitting at that computer, I'm like, you know what? I want this. And I ate it. I did. I ate it. So just know that my first round, when I say it was perfect, my 40 days perfect. It got hard, and I never gave in. Never gave in. Never gave in. I don't care what it looked like. I never gave in. Not a piece of watermelon, not a piece of lemon pulp. And I used to want to take the lemon and just do like this with my tongue. Because you're looking for your mouth looking for excitement. I do know that I am going through a little something, but I was going through something before. I am still into my word. Reading my Bible is not daily, but I'm reading my Bible and reading it a whole lot when I do read it, and listen, listening to a lot of word, and because I have to prepare for to give a word on the prayer line on the first. So in my word and praying because I want to hear a word from God. Like I want to hear Him and give the word that He wants me to give. So just been doing a lot of that and meditating. Well, trying not to be vexed by things that tend to or was vexing me in my first round. Like just doing better based on you know a little better, you do better. So, doing that. So today is a new day. And just remember that every day is a new day. You can start over. I'm not about to beat myself up because I, didn't fulfill what I wanted to fulfill. Um, but I'm gonna get on this horse and I'm gonna ride it again. That's all I'm gonna say. Just do it again. Yep. And I think I know what that situation is. I think it's boredom, in a sense. Although I was sitting there doing something, I think it's really boredom or stress eating. Because what I'm going through, I'm planning it and trying to do it with meager means. Meaning that if I had known in June that I wouldn't be financially that I was going to be financially where I am right now, I wouldn't have never planned, for what I'm planning for next month. Wouldn't have did it because I just wouldn't have, and I would have missed out on some stuff because it's a family thing. But at the same time, I like to know how things are going before I jump out in that water. Didn't know, did not know, did not know that the river was gonna slow down and the water was gonna almost stop. Because that's what was happening, and this was breaking, and that was breaking, and this need to be paid for, and that. So, at the end of the day, I don't control my life. So God has me on this journey. So even this being away for the second week in October, that's all God as well. Cause, yep, that's all I got to say. That's Him as well. So on that note, just kind of like wanted to let you know, like, yeah, it's not perfect, and yeah, I haven't been on here, and I think I need to get on here more too because that does hold me accountable. This is really not to tell you what's going on. It's really my journal because I just don't have time, as you can see, to just sit up here and write. 7 minutes of information in my journal. So I'm journaling it this way, and I don't mind you seeing it because I'm an open book. Open book. Yep. And if my journey can help you in any way to just keep you encouraged and positive, then glory be to God, because I told you before I didn't do this by myself, and I still got God with me now, probably even more so than the first time, because now we're closer. Now we talk to each other every day for sure, I might have said my little prayers this and that before, but now we chit chat with each other every day. So, like, why am I filing out when I know better? I know I could do it. It's been done. That kind of thing. Like, what is going on with you? Pretty much. And I can't even say I blame it on the devil. It's just a choice that Keisha is making, and it's not cool. So y'all keep me in your prayers, because at the end of the day, I don't run my life. God run my life. He really do. And that's because that's what I want. I want him to run it because I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just doing the best I can and going through the motions. Give him all the praise and glory, because I know, like you see me up here with my hands up. It ain't me just raising my hand, because right now, this shoulder right here needs to go back to the chiropractic. But God, I want you to hear it, because right now I don't have the means to go back to the chiropractic. And this shoulder started doing something, and then this hip started doing something. And I need God to fix all that. Maybe because the weather's changing, maybe because I'm getting older, but guess what? I don't care if none of those things are happening. I want to be healed in this season, and not just this season. I got to get all the way up to 100 or something, like I said. And we're not about to get to 100 and something with no gimpy hips and no arms that hurt or none of that. So, with that being said, like I said, Keisha can't fix herself, but God can. Yep, this shoulder is. I could hear it pop. And it's just things I do with it. It's just things I do. Yep. But in the name of Jesus, He shall fix it. Yeah, right there. He shall